I didn't have aspirations to be a drummer, do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people grow up, start playing young, and they like, I guess they dream of being some like top drummer, but I've never really had that. I got a drum kit basically because my parents separated when I was about 14, and my dad just said to me, you can have like one thing, anything you want, and for some reason I just said I wanted a drum kit. My first gig, I remember just being completely nervous. I found it hard to get my breath and stuff. I don't know if I was just holding my breath through nerves and stuff, and I was just like on edge, do you know what I mean? Probably pretty much to do with I didn't know what I was doing. I just winged it. I just completely blagged it for years playing drums, you know what I mean? So I still get a certain amount of nerves definitely before I play. I mean, it's just from fear of being a bit crap. You just want to be good, don't you? You know what I mean? I got where I am today, and like I said earlier, I just blagged it for years and years, and for some reason I ended up here. Do you know what I mean? But when I look back on my drumming, especially when I first started, I wish I learned how to play properly. Do you know what I mean? Learn grooves and technique. All the technique I learned was how to go fast, because that was what we wanted to do back then. But now, as my playing's progressed, I've got a lot more into like grooves and actually playing drums solidly. You know what I mean? Whereas before it was just all about fast-paced stuff. So my advice would be just practice a lot, you know what I mean, and just get your technique down, learn grooves, and basically don't do what I did, yeah, which is just wing it. It's weird, it's like when I practice at home, I only practice Bring Me songs when I've got to, do you know what I mean? Like before we go on tour and stuff. And when I'm at home, I just like put Spotify on and just jam to stuff. I like jamming to a lot of like that neo-soul kind of stuff. It's like super vibey, you know, like Sade or like Erykah Badu or something like that. Same when I warm up, before a gig, like I don't put a metronome on, I just put Spotify on and I just put like dance music on, because it's like a really good tempo for like just chops, you know what I mean? It's not too fast or it's not too slow, so yeah, it's fun.
So when did you get this kit? How long you got it?
Got it a few months ago.
That's cool.
It's sweet. It's exactly what I wanted, you know what I mean? The finish-wise and the hoops and the stuff, and when the light hits it, you get all these different speckles like green and red and blue. But yeah, it's a lovely kit and it sounds phenomenal. The snare drum I'm using is the Tama SLP Black Brass. It's 14 by 6.5. And it's got an Evans heavyweight on top with a big fat snare drum.
That's the extra large donut.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, yeah.
It's a fat one, yeah. For all my drums, really, I like them. I don't like too much ring. I like them to just be super like thuddy and quite dead sounding. Do you know what I mean? And I like that with my snare. Like this big fat snare drum, it gives you that kind of like disco snare sound. You know, it's just short, like. So yeah, it's a welcome addition to my snare.
On back to the kit, yeah, it's a Star Classic Babinga.
Star Classic Babinga, yep.
And what size you got?
It's pretty standard rock sizes, 22 kick, 12 rack tom, and a 16 and an 18 floor tom. I mean, I've used different sizes before. I've used smaller but longer kick drums when we were playing like metal-y stuff, but yeah, the new stuff's a bit more solid, like rocky sound, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty standard rock sized drums.
And cymbals, and actually a Zildjian.
Yep, Zildjian everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got two hats. I've got the custom hybrid. I think this is 14 and a quarter inch. Yeah. And then this side is just the custom dark 14 inch. Couple of splashes of the Oriental, and this is a K special dry, I think, yeah. And is this a medium? That's a custom dark, and this is the dark thin crash. I've got my trusty 21 inch brilliant K crash ride. I've had one of them for years and years and years. And then this thing's new. I used to use the 18 inch EFX, but I went down to Zildjian, saw this thing, and I'm like, what is that? And it's the K Custom Special Dry Trash Crash, yeah. But it's amazing. It's kind of like, I used to use the China a lot for like the old metal-y stuff we used to do, and I guess since we stopped doing all them like heavy breakdown kind of things, I just eventually moved away from it. And I like this. It's like in between a crash and a China, and you get that long decay, not what you get with a China. You know, it's super sharp and fast decay. So it's probably my favourite cymbal what I've got at the minute. Yeah.
And I spotted something and I've not seen it, and I'm really jealous because you've actually got a Speed Cobra X hat.
Yeah.
I've not even seen one of them.
I think they made it for me specially. It's because I use EW hardware for like my stands and everything, and but I went with a Tama Speed Cobra pedal, and because we use 3 pedals, they just thought it'd be a good idea if every pedal was exactly the same. So Tama made me the hydraulic hi-hat stand. It's a one-off. I think I'm the only person in the world who's got it. Yeah, it's cool. I'm very appreciative of everything, but stuff like that's special, isn't it? My sticks are Vic Firth.
Oh yeah.
They're the rock stick. I used to use 2B for ages, and I tried these and I tried the metal sticks, and we settled on these rock sticks. That like the tip's a bit better for like less damage on the heads. I found with the 2Bs with the Acorn head, I was denting them a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with these, it's good, and it's good for rim shots too, because I'm getting more central with my stick. Usually, I'm a bit short with the 2B, so the extra length just helps me get a bit more central and that. But yeah, the Vic Firth rock sticks with a Rotherham United badge on them.
So I noticed you've got EC2s.
Yeah, top and bottom. But they just give you that fat sound. Like I like my toms to be like, well, especially my ears. I have a lot of reverb on my toms, so I just like that kind of like 80s, like, you know what I mean, sound. And yeah, the EC2s just sound fat, and the kick drums, the EMAD, and it's same thing, just sounds fat. Yeah. Especially with the Babingi, you know what I mean. So yeah, my drums have never sounded better.
And you're using the Portland Davies frame?
I am, yeah. This is a TT6. What's it called, this model? Yeah, the TT6. I've used these for ages. So it's easy to get like not as much feeling, especially when you're playing like bigger venues, you know what I mean? So this just helps that kind of thing, just to give you a bit more feel. So it helps me like lock in a bit better when I can feel it a bit more, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good, but no, I won't play without it, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, I'm Matt from Bring Me The Horizon, and thanks to Sound Attack for coming down and doing a video walkthrough of my gear here at Palace.